Hi everyone. I was able to watch the Bold episode from today, so I'm gonna start there. Okay. So today was kind of interesting because we saw a glimpse of Ivy, which we haven't seen in a few weeks, or longer than that actually. Um, but she's all worried about Electra because she hasn't been able to concentrate, and so she's pretty sure it has to do with Will and um which it does, but it was odd because they're aunt and niece. So, you know, and she says, well, yeah, but he wants to go to the next level, a new level, and I'm just not ready. But what should I do? And I'm like, whoa, okay, you're asking somebody that you're related to, what should you do? You don't know what you want to do. That it kind of makes me nervous because I assume she's around 21. Okay. If you don't know what you want to do in a relationship at 21, I'm kind of scared for you because, come on. Now, I was thinking maybe if it was a new relationship, like within a month or something, I would say, okay, yeah, maybe wait. But see, the thing is I don't know how long they've been dating, or I don't know how long you're supposed to believe they've been dating. So I don't know what I would say. However, on the other side, Luna, Luna is all but willing to help Will with his problem, quote unquote. And she says, I'll do whatever you want whenever you want. All you have to do is ask. And I'm like, wow, okay. And then she says, and then she doesn't just stop there. She tries to get him on her side and say, well, your dad believed in me, and I think that you can too if you just try. And he's like, stop. Right then he starts with the stop. I don't care. Stay away from me and my dad and everybody I know. Stay away from us. And I'm like, yes, you know, because come on, you still have to face the fact that you did what you did in the past, Luna. So, okay. Another storyline was there were actually two storylines, but actually one that I really watched. Okay, the one I didn't watch was another storyline with Ben and Steffi talking about how great they are and how much they love each other. Big yawn. Okay. Okay, storyline number two I was watching. Sheila and Deacon. Okay, so I'm gonna call it like I see it, okay? I think that Deacon made a big mistake, and the thing is I love Sean Caden, but you're dealing with and I love Kimberly Lynn Brown too, okay? But you're dealing with Sheila Carter. Sheila Carter and her past and everything she's known for. And you're going to give her an ultimatum about it's your granddaughter or me. Really? And you really think that's going to fly with her? Deacon, sweetie, no. And just for the record, I mean, I don't think it has to be said, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't think I've never met anyone, male or female, who liked an ultimatum. Never in my life. And you should never say anything like that to somebody at all, whether you want them to like you or not. Now, if your goal is, well, if you don't care if they like you or not, then say whatever you want. But if you want them to like you, that's not the way to go. And definitely not with Sheila Carter. Because who knows? If she's having a bad day, she might turn on you. And I mean, real bad. So, you might want to watch your stuff with her. Just saying. Okay. So then she says, she puts on the face of, well, yeah, honey, of course I'm going to choose you. You're the love of my life. And I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh. So then he leaves because he's happy. He thinks he's got his point across. He leaves. Not 10 seconds or something after he leaves, she's looking on the phone and has Luna Nozawa, a phone number and is calling the number. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's your choice. So then, my brain goes into, okay, there's your choice. So what's going to be the fallout? And I'm hoping that it doesn't mean that Sheila and Deacon are going to split up because I love them as a couple. I love them. And the reason I say they might split up is because it goes back to my rule of if anybody is in a couple and have been happy for at least a year, maybe a little more, they are doomed for a problem. Because as someone said a while ago, I think it was a writer for the soap opera or something, um, no one wants to see happy people all the time. Happy couples are boring to watch. You need the yin and yang. You need the some trouble, you know? And now I agree with this. However, I think some couples have a little too much trouble all the time. And then I'm the one saying, could you give them a break a little bit, please? Because they've had this problem and that problem and that other. And it's like, yeah, but no one wants to watch happy couples all the time. I mean, look at my reaction to Finn and Steffi all the time. I tell them to get off each other. They're on top of each other all the time, and they're really happy all the time. And I say get off each other. So yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is try to watch YNR as much as I can. I'll probably move that review over till tomorrow. So I owe you a video, an extra video. But if I can do it tonight, I will. But I'm just saying, just in case. It's just in case method. So, all right. I guess